T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Mabuhay Desi, brought to you by the Indian Cultural Association of Philippines. Now, we are very, very proud of this new show because for the very first time in Philippines, we are bringing to you love stories amalgamating two different cultures and traditions of the Filipino and Indian community. And we have lots and lots of great couples that we can't wait to introduce to you, of course, in the upcoming episodes. But before we get into all that and tell you what Mabuhay Desi is all about, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Diji Shijahi, and I am a trustee board member of the Indian Cultural Association of Philippines. And it is my absolute pleasure to introduce my beautiful co-host and fellow trustee of Indian Cultural Association Philippines, Shalini Saha, or as the Filipinos like to call her, Shalini Saha, right? I think we can't hear you, Shai. You're on mute.
Thank you, my dear Digi. I am honored to be hosting the first episode with you. Mabuhay Desi is a very unique and first of its kind concept that's designed and curated by the Indian Cultural Association of the Philippines. Popularly known as ICAP, we are a nonprofit organization that stands to campaign the widespread awareness of Indian culture, history, traditions, cuisine, music, arts, and basically the list is endless. We can't ever finish it. We are here to be able to spread the word and as much as we can stand for everything that India stands for. ICAP works hand in hand with and for the community, bringing Indians and Filipinos together through shared values. Today, with Mabuhay Desi, we celebrate love, Pyar and Mahal for couples across the Philippines who have not only chosen to spend their lives together, but also have a marriage of cultures.
Okay, so I have to ask this because I'm fairly new as compared to you in Philippines. What exactly is Mahal?
Oh, Mahal is what I call you, my love. So we have
so it's my
so
love.
Many people.
Okay.
Yes, it's my love. It's my love, my dearest, my endeared. So we have so many people across our lives that we say, I love you too, and that we feel love and Mahal for every day in our lives. But today, we are here to talk about the kind of love that knows no boundaries as we celebrate couples who have made a union of two people, two cultures, and two countries.
That's right. And of course, we are planning to do this as a session, and this will be something that we plan and continue, hopefully, for a really, really long time. But for the very first episode, we are absolutely honored to have a dynamic couple with us who is prominent in both the Indian as well as the Filipino community in Philippines. They actually, Shalini, they really don't need any introduction to both these communities.
Actually,
right?
yeah, there's just I think everybody must know one of them at least.
Absolutely, because they have devoted their time, effort, and energy for the betterment of both these communities here in Philippines.
Awesome. And I mean, personally knowing the couple as well,
20 years or so they've been together?
more than that. Yes, I'm so excited to have them on board with us today as the first couple for Mabuhay Desi. I'm so excited for all our viewers to meet them.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to invite the very first episode of Mabuhay Desi, a philanthropist, a prominent businessman, founder and president of the Filipino Indian Commerce and Welfare Society, a fellow trustee of ICAP, our dear friend and well-wisher, Manjinder James Kumar.
And of course, not forgetting him, joining him is his beautiful wife and partner of 20 years, Bianca James Kumar, whom we lovingly call Yankee. Oh. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi, guys. Thank you for having us. It's such an honor to do this pilot episode with you. And thank you for choosing us. I hope we don't disappoint.
Oh, no.
The fact that this is love across boundaries, and also, the fact that you've been together for 20 years, I don't think you've disappointed us. Definitely not.
Hopefully.
20 years. Oh my God, that's a really long time.
Yes.
20 years old,
20 years of ups, downs, but full of love, nevertheless.
Right. James was showing something. What was that? James, ji, kya dikha rahe the aap?
Like 20 years old, man.
I thought you were just fixing your collar. Achha, nahi. You were telling us about your life.
The first time I met Yankee, ये मेरा प्यार है, मैं इससे शादी कराऊंगा.
Love at first sight. I got that.
So, alam na niya. Love at first sight ka, got it.
alam niya na.
Okay.
So where did you meet? कहाँ पे मिले आप दोनों? कैसे मिले? किसी ने मिलवाया या?
No, I met her because of my brother Mandeep, my youngest brother.
Actually, I first met his brother through a friend, and then he was always bragging about his brother, how handsome his brother was, and I had to meet his brother. And so when I think you were out of the country then, and then as soon as he got back, we were introduced, and the rest was history.
No. She was crushed. She saw me okay.
Fresh from bayan.
But he was saying that, but we haven't met back then. Actually, the year before we met, I was in third year high school. I saw this music video, a Filipino music video, a popular singer, and then the guy, the love theme of that female singer in that video was him, which I didn't know. And I really had this big crush on that guy. So a year after, I didn't realize that was him on that video. So actually, a year before we met, I actually already had the biggest crush on him.
That's so cool. And uske baad jab when his brother introduced you and showed you, you still didn't know it was the same guy.
No, because like his hair changed dramatically. His hair was very long back then. And,
also makeup.
And of course the style, the lack thereof. In the video. So it's different when I saw him in person. Like he was better looking, definitely, when I saw him in person.
Oh, nag-impress ni James eh. Yan ang style ni James.
Even after 20 years, but that's something which we were also talking about, James and Yankee. But even after 20 years, your love just feels still so fresh and beautiful when we, as your friends, we see you. What's that secret? Yankee, say the secret.
Okay.
Actually, honestly, I don't really know if there is a secret or if there is a recipe for that. I'm just so lucky that I have a husband who is still who's still very much in love with me, and I really feel it. And I think the romance, I mean, it never fizzles out why how come, I don't know, because I think at the end of the day, that love, we love our siblings, we love our parents, we love our friends, even our kids. But what sets apart the love for your spouse, it's the romantic side. So as long as you don't lose that part, and then the lust. For me, it's people might find it like what but of course that's what separates your husband from the other love that you have in other relationships. So if you still have that, like the hots for your partner, I think that's love.
Right.
I love that, Yankee.
James ji, how do you ये romance अब इतने how do you keep this romance alive? क्या क्या करते हो उनके लिए?
Yeah,
अपनी
सबसे
बीवी के
romantic चीज आपने actually क्या किया? वैसे बोलो।
बेसिकली क्या होता है ना, जो प्यार है, प्यार तो भगवान की देन है। तो बी ऑनेस्ट, मैं तो ज्यादा एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता हूँ। जब से इसको मिला हूँ 20 back up to now, जैसे every year, जब हम अभी 20 साल हो गया हमको, हमारा प्यार बढ़ता गया, ना कि कम हुआ। एंड आई थिंक बच्चों का भी होता है, जैसे हमारे 5 बच्चे हैं, तो उसका भी काफी डिफरेंस हो जाता है। जब बच्चे आपके बड़े होते हैं, तो आपको तो मालूम है, ये तो शादी करा लेंगे, तो आपको रहना तो दोनों को साथ है, तो दे आप दोनों ही साथ रहोगे। तो आई थिंक कुछ चीजें हैं ऐसी, ज्यादा एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता हूँ,
बस महसूस कर सकते हो।
महसूस कर सकता हूँ।
This might sound shallow, but honestly, it's just not love. You should still have attraction for each other. If that attraction is gone, I think that's downhill from there. So if your husband still looks at you like you're the most beautiful woman in the world, even if you just woke up and you haven't taken a shower for 2 days, and it would say like he's so good, then that's love.
That's the kind of love I want. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is love. You're lucky, both of you, to have found each other.
Very.
So how much do you know each other? What's his favorite? अच्छा जेम्स जी, आप बताइए अपनी बीवी की सबसे favorite food क्या है? What's your favorite food is the question, Yankee.
No, it's shrimp.
Later or specific दीजिए.
Specific.
Sinigang na hipon.
No, actually shrimp. You're dead on. It's shrimp in general.
Shrimp in general, like steam.
I even said I can go full on vegetarian with the exemption of shrimp.
Okay, so shrimp. Anything shrimp.
Yes.
So Yankee, did you create any special dish in Swadesh that had to do with shrimps?
Well, that's shrimp.
The tandoori shrimp. That's my favorite. For the Indian food, that is my favorite.
Awesome. We're definitely gonna have to try that next time.
Yeah, we have to. Yes.
Yes.
And what about your family? 5 बच्चे हैं आपके?
Yes, we have 5 kids. Our eldest son is 19 years old, and youngest, उसके बाद 3 बेटियां, boy, then 3 girls, then youngest is 9 years old, boy.
और सब अभी घर में होंगे ना? अभी ये I think you just celebrated your 20th anniversary, है ना?
Last September 26th, yes.
1 month back. क्या surprise किया अपनी बीवी के लिए? Yeah, what did you both do special उस दिन?
Special.
Well, it was very different from how we used to celebrate it, like before this pandemic. Obviously, we would go out, have dinner, a little bit of shopping, But this one for me, actually, this time around, it was even more special because our kids prepared a surprise for us. So they decorated our living room, and then they ordered cake. And then they had this whole game for the both of us. They did a slideshow of our time together. So it's not as extravagant as our previous celebrations, but definitely this one is our favorite and the most memorable one.
Oh, okay. But that's why they say it's the little moments that count the most.
Yes.
No. medyo madilip kanina.
I think we didn't realize it became dark outside.
So, James ji, आपको Indian food पसंद है या Filipino food? I'm asking lots of food questions because we will connect it with our second round. But
Indian पसंद है, आलू गोभी हो गई.
no, that Yankee will have to say what's your favorite food.
Okay, sorry.
James's favorite?
Yes.
Your favorite Indian food?
Huh.
Aloo gobi, definitely. And
Aloo
something
gobi.
Oh, wow.
aloo gobi, and then anything with paneer.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And do you cook aloo gobi at home for him?
I can make aloo gobi, but I don't make it as often as I should. but I do make a very good aloo gobi.
Awesome, because that's the best way to a man's heart, through his stomach.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. I think I lost you. Okay. What I'm sure that तुम आप दोनों के ये जो 20 years together बहुत सारे ups and downs होते थे आपके जिंदगी में तो definitely हो गया होगा. So what is that one memorable moment जो आप कभी नहीं भूलेंगे? खुशी या a down moment?
खुशी गम भी बहुत है, खुशियाँ भी बहुत थी. खुशियाँ क्या, जब हमारा पहला when मुझको इसने एक बच्चा दिया, I mean जो हमारा बेटा हुआ पहला, that is memorable for me. सबसे बड़ी खुशी मेरी जिंदगी में वही आई थी. Sabi ko, nung nagkaroon tayo ng anak na una, yun ang pinaka-happiest moment ng buhay.
Asan?
Your son. And Yankee, do you understand Hindi a lot?
I know words, and when it's more of like context clues. When I get one word, I'll get the gist of the whole conversation.
Okay,
So,
I know you know 15 words. Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear 15 words.
Let's
We want to
hear
hear
your 15
that.
words.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna count. What's this?
I'm gonna say ek,
Oh, there you go.
do,
She knows how to count money, basically. Yeah.
ek, do, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Sola.
That's
So,
enough.
last
That's your 15 words.
That was a good one.
That was good. So, at least you know how to count money, which is very important.
Yes.
Okay, I think now we have your wedding video. So your wedding happened many years after you were together, right? After you had your kids. And why? Did he never want to get married? You had to push him down and then get married?
No, actually, of course, if you really do the math, you can really tell that we started really young. So we had our first child when I was 18. Back then, of course, my parents were a bit like hesitant that maybe just because I got pregnant and we should proceed with the marriage, like maybe we would make a big mistake because I was very young. So of course we understand everyone's fears. Like we were too young. He was still very immature. Like he's not the James he wasn't the James that you see now. Of course, he had this moment. We were very young back then. And then, of course, like a couple of kids came. And then, of course, sad to say, the wedding didn't become the priority financial-wise. Like, people would just say, he would say, like, can't we just have this civil wedding? But for me, as a Filipino, it was very important for me to do that walk down the aisle. I owe it to my parents. Since I didn't do things right by them, we did do the proper way. So I think I owed it to my parents to do the usual way, the typical way of how we Filipinos get married. So for me, it's more of like the financial, that's the problem. So of course the bills, the tuition fee, and also the wedding got pushed back. And then suddenly it just became, I don't know, everything just fell into place and we realized we're ready. He said, let's get married. And then I said, okay. And then we had 1.5 months to prepare for that whole wedding.
Catholic wedding, Indian thing.
It was an Indian themed Catholic wedding. So
Okay.
it's the best of both worlds.
I think we have a video. We have your wedding
Yeah,
video.
let's
do that.
pull up your video real
Let's watch
quick.
your video.
Bianca, did you come here of your own free will to bind yourself forever in love and service of your husband?
Yes, Father.
Manjinder, do you give yourself to her as her husband?
Yes, I do.
When storms rise and we feel the thunder, in the times that we are left to wonder, I will be your rock, your home, your shelter. I believe love.
Grant us,
That's, O Lord, to be one heart and one soul, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part.
Love, you're all I need. Ooh, love, you're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need.
Oh my
Oh,
heart!
that
That was so
beautiful.
pretty.
Yeah, like okay, it's been a long time since I last saw that. So
Oh,
I
oh
know.
my
I
God,
think
that
the
was so
videos
beautiful.
always just hit the right nerve.
Right. So now I think it's time to go on to the second round. But before that, I want to ask James B के आप दोनों के दो different cultures थे ना, like before getting married. तो आपके families में से कोई problems, कोई
There is a
you know.
problem, big problem from my family actually. कि फिलिपिना से क्यों शादी करा
शादी
रहा
कर
है,
रहे हो।
क्यों? मैं कहा देखो माँ, मैं उसको प्यार करता हूँ. My problem is my mom actually. तो dad तो थोड़े ठीक थे, and mom बहुत strict थी. तो always यही बोलते थे कि नहीं, फिलिपिना से इंडियन से शादी करानी है. तो मैंने चूज किया, मगर माम नो, मैं तो इससे ही शादी कराऊंगा, मैं इसके साथ रहना है. कहती है वो मेरे घर से निकलो. तो मुझे घर से निकाल दिया. Then slowly मैं इन लोगों के घर में रहा for I think 8 months. We stayed.
yes.
तो इन लोगों के घर में 8 महीने तक वहाँ पर रहे हम, एक कमरे में. Then slowly हमने अपार्टमेंट जैसे 9,000 पैसे अपार्टमेंट में शुरुआत ऐसे की. तो तभी मम्मी ने बुलाना बंद कर दिया मुझको, बोलना वैसे बोलती थी मम्मी. तो कभी जब तक तू इसको छोड़ेंगे नहीं तो मेरे पास मत आना. तो देन स्लोली शी रियलाइज कि मैं तो आई मीन बच्चे भी हो गए हमारे. तो मैंने फिर अपने मम्मी ये तुम्हारा पोता है. देन सडनली उसका माइंड चेंज हो गया. वो आपको तो मालूम इंडियन जब बेटे को देखते हैं, वाओ इट्स अ बिग डील. तो
पर आपके लिए भी बहुत मुश्किल हो गया होगा ना, because आपको you had to choose mama or because you are very close to your mother also, right?
Yes. I love my mom so much, but the thing
Mama's
is,
boy here. The
Yeah.
favorite.
तो होता है जिंदगी में. पर स्लोली हमको तकलीफें काफी आई, पर भगवान ने फिर भी सुन लिया. अभी फैमिली, मम्मी बहुत प्यार करती है इससे भी. तो आते ही यहाँ पर, आई मीन नाउ वी आर कंप्लीट.
Right.
शुरू
Love
में
conquers all, Yankee.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. I agree.
Right.
I agree.
So, Yankee, what about sa side mo? Like, meron bang nahihirapan si James, sa parents mo, like, you know, dating a foreigner and everything?
I actually no. Maybe the only thing was, of course, I got pregnant at a very young age. Of course, they were expecting him to step up. But he was very welcome in our family. He's very close with my uncles. My dad,
Oh,
everyone. He's very close because you know his personality. You know him. Like
oh yes. It's
no one
hard.
no one would really not like him. Like if you don't like him, then you have a problem. So
That's true. I agree with that.
Yeah, he was very well. Like it's more of like my mom just being like kind of disappointed with how we got started, like getting pregnant at a very young age. So he at first they were very not sure if James was stepping enough to the plate. So that was it. And of course, he proved them wrong. So they love him so much.
That's true. 'Cause,
Yeah, which we all know by now, right? So you had a happy family, touch wood, and now it's time for the second round. Shai, what's the second round?
All right. So the second round is kind of one of my favorite rounds. So we want to see through the years, 20 years together, let's see how well do you know Indian and Filipino food. So I think some of my questions, and I think what we both chose, I think it's really the favorite. So if you don't get this right, well, you must have not been eating the right thing.
And plus, come on, you own restaurants. You should get this. More pressure for you.
All right. So
First question. Shai, you can start.
all right. So let's start with the Filipino side. James G, ये question आपके लिए है. So
Yes.
Filipinos love noodles, be it egg noodles, rice noodles, fried in soup, in sauce. What do Filipinos call noodles?
Can you repeat the question, please? Sorry.
सब फिलिपिनो डिश में बहुत नूडल यूज करते हैं. एग नूडल्स होते हैं, फ्राइड नूडल्स होते हैं, सूपी होते हैं, लाइक ड्राई भी होते हैं. लेकिन ये पॉपुलर नूडल डिश क्या बोलते हैं?
ये
No.
क्या बोलते हैं ये लोग?
You get it
Noodles को क्या
instantly.
बोलते हैं?
You can make it in 3 minutes. You can make it with toppings.
नहीं, आप तो कुछ ज्यादा ही सोच रहे हैं, जेम्स जी.
हाँ.
नूडल्स को क्या देख, वो दिखा रही है.
अच्छा ऐसे चिली बनती है, मसाला
Yes.
Actually, Yankee, you get points for this. Sorry.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna win. Now I'm confident.
You're clearly going to win. Okay, now let's see if you're going to win or not. Yankee, it's your turn. Okay.
Okay.
Have you heard of ghee?
Yes.
What is
It's a
ghee?
clarified
Very-
one.
Oh, there you go.
That's good. 1 point for Yankee.
It makes everything better.
I know.
I
It just
agree.
makes it better. It does. It will also make you fatter, but then that's a different
Yeah,
thing.
but yes.
Right. Okay, James G, please, तैयार होइए.
Okay.
Your wife is crushing it.
Yes.
All right. ये थोड़ा simple question है. So Filipinos love to celebrate, and celebration is hardly incomplete without this dish. So it's usually the star of the entire table. And अगर table में ये dish नहीं होता है, तो celebration incomplete हो जाता है. तो ये dish क्या है?
Lechon baboy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good one. Okay. All right. So 1-1 each. Yankee, there you go. Have you heard of lassi?
Yes.
Okay. And it's a very, very, very popular drink in India. And what is lassi made out of? Which dairy product?
Yogurt.
Oh, got it.
Then you have the sweet lassi, and then you have the savory lassi.
Salty one. And what's his favorite
Oh.
lassi? What's his favorite lassi?
Mango or plain.
Okay.
Nice.
Good one. Okay.
Alright.
There you go.
Hello,
Yankee is
James G.
leading.
Yankee is 2-1. Next question. Turon is a Filipino snack. What is it made of?
Banana.
एक और चीज. Banana and?
Alam mo, ah.
Banana and?
All right.
Banana
Let's
and
go. Next.
they wrap it ano. उसको wrap करते हैं ना banana का. Banana and sugar. Banana and sugar.
Banana.
सिर्फ खाते हैं, सिर्फ खाते हैं, कुछ और नहीं.
I think maybe they were talking
Actually,
of like
I-
balangka. Sometimes
Hindi
people
kumain ako kanina eh.
Yes, the jackfruit. Yes,
banana cube
Yeah, banana
that you had downstairs. That was banana cube.
Okay.
that's right. That's
Okay.
right.
We'll still give it to you. We'll still give it to
Okay. Well, we'll give you that point. Okay. So it's 2-2.
you. Okay. Now, Yankee, gajar ka halwa. Have you heard of gajar ka halwa?
No. I just know halwa. I've heard it with carrot halwa.
Yeah,
That's it. What is gajar, basically?
Because that is my favorite dessert, Indian dessert. So I still got the point.
It just carrot. Okay, so she got it. How many points are we?
I think that's 3-2.
3-2. Okay, got it. Next one.
Lindsay, next question. What is the Filipino version of a spring roll?
Ano ba yan? Spring.
Fried.
Oh, yeah. It's.
1, 2.
What the pressure hai?
Lumpia. Lumpia, right? Am I right?
Shalini, you're on mute again.
Yes, you're right.
Guys, count faster.
He's not sure. Okay, Jackie, here's it for you. Amras. Amras. What is amras made of? Which fruit is used for amras? I'll give you a clue. Am is the fruit.
Okay.
What's am?
All right, we'll do this one.
No. Look at him now. But he's smart.
Mango.
There you go. I'm so Team Yankee. There you
No,
go.
it's okay. Team James, we have to do this. No, Team
James
James,
or
let's go.
Shalini, आपकी बस you're losing, yaar.
No. We can do it. Okay.
Last question for James.
Okay, let me choose a very easy one. Okay.
No,
what
you can't
is
do
the-
that.
Okay. I'll be
Filipino
fair.
food
I'll
from
be
the
fair.
age of 8. है ना? 8 साल से खा रहे हो Filipino food. नहीं 8 साल से नहीं. जब से हाँ उम्र.
Wow.
All right, Shalini.
Let's go. Paksiw is a sour soup flavored with vinegar and garlic. Another sour soup from the Philippines also features fish or meat, pork or beef or shrimp. And you can also add vegetables like spinach and eggplant.
Sinigang.
Yeah, this so even I knew the answer to it.
He's a sinigang, right?
Yeah! You got that.
No, ये तो बड़ी सिंपल से सवाल हो गए आपके लिए.
Of course, मैं 30 साल से यहाँ पर फिलिपिनो फूड ही खा रहा हूँ ना.
सही है ना? ये बहुत सिंपल से सवाल हो गए. Yankee, let's crush it
आप
now.
20 साल से
Okay.
खा रहे हो, लेकिन अभी तक यान्की आपसे भी already 5 points ahead है.
No,
Yeah.
of course not. Why is that?
Alright. Yankee, this is your last question. Last question.
You got asked
This is
first,
the-
so I have one question to go.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
one more question. Well, look at him, very competitive.
No, this is
This is a
battlefield.
Bengali sweet. It consists of paneer balls dipped in sugar syrup. What is that Bengali sweet? It's a white color paneer balls. You dip it in sweet syrup.
It's like the opposite of gulab jamun. Very popular from where I'm from.
It looks like gulab jamun, but it's the white one, white version.
White one.
Ah,
This is gonna make it a tie. Oh my
you
gosh.
have to help
I don't
her.
know.
Wait, James, you have to help her. She helped you.
I don't know.
Achha, there is a
I didn't
okay,
really
guys.
know.
Okay, you don't know. It's a Russian.
Yeah.
Okay, this could be the tie. Yeah, this could be the tiebreaker.
Okay.
We have a question from the comments.
Yeah, we have a question from the comment. It's from Arjun Ji. This could be the tiebreaker. All right, and it's for you, Yankee.
Oh wait. Sorry. I was gonna say,
Look,
can you ask
you are
something that's for both of us?
No, you are married to Jackie.
You know this.
You should
It's
know
from it's from Arjun Bhai, so it has to be a very funny question.
Uncle Shop. Why?
Yes. And the question is, what is a Patiala peg?
I don't
Oh
know. Uncle Shop, you just showed your love for James. You made me
every night of my life.
every night.
I like
Patiala peg. Yankee, look at me. Patiala peg.
Peg. Peg.
Peg.
Peg.
Shot?
Yes,
Shot.
but patiala. What is patiala?
Whiskey?
Actually, it's patiala. Ano yung patiala peg namin yung Punjabi style ay na ano. Patiala is a place. Pag nag-ano sila, gumagawa sila malaking peg.
Okay. Said shot whiskey.
Shot whiskey.
Because he also does that every night. So it was.
There you go. But I would still want to give it to Yankee. That's it. Because she helped him in the beginning with punches, which was like the simplest question. There you go. Thank you so much. That was the second round. This just shows how much you know each other. That was a really fun round. Thank you, guys. And now, Shali, what's happening next?
All right. So now we're going to my favorite part of the show, and I named this round Couple Goals. So we have with you 2 placards. I want you to wave it up to our viewers. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you questions, and we want to get to know you better. So if you think that is you, I want you to raise your placards up, okay?
ठीक है. So हम लोग अभी शुरू करेंगे. We will ask questions one at a time. First, probably I will ask the first question. और देखते हैं कि कितने आप दोनों know each other. Not know each other, but couples. जी?
मुझे first question बोलना है.
अच्छा ठीक है, तू ही बोल. पूछ ले.
Okay, let's go. So James G, who initiated the first kiss? You guys.
Okay, next one. Both of you should close your eyes. Close your eyes, both of you. I don't want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, ready? Next question. Who apologizes after a fight? First apologizes. Aww. Okay. That's good, Yankee. Next question, Shalini.
Who is the more funny one?
I think we all know the answer. No. Okay, who is more romantic? Yankee, who do you think is more funny?
Ask my kids.
Okay, who is more romantic?
Oh, I agree. I agree.
All right. Next question.
Who is more patient?
Aww.
I love that.
She's saying no, I'm not. Okay. Who is the better cook? Oh,
Really?
really? Okay,
I eat good adobo. That's all I know.
but that's okay. Next, Shalini.
All right. Who said I love you first?
Hmm.
I don't know. Who's this?
Nasa elevator tayo.
Okay, Han, we
Elevator.
already established this. They
Okay,
were asking,
no.
wait lang, our kids asked me who said I love you.
No,
Remember,
it was
you
you
were-
when we were at the elevator.
And no, we were talking about, you said that I said I like you first. They're saying who said I love you first?
Okay.
Who said I love you
Just
first?
Same, Okay, I said I love you, but
Oh, you said you said I love you first.
okay.
No, but
Okay,
we
who
can
said I
establish
love
that. I think I know the answer to this next question. I think at least Shai and I know the answer to this next question. So let's say
Yeah,
who will
I think
admit
so
it.
too.
Yeah, let's say who will admit it. Who takes longer to get ready? Yes,
Oh, there we go.
we knew it.
No, not right.
I remember Yankee telling a story of while you were getting married, how he was the groomzilla.
Okay.
Right, she was an easy bride. Okay, next question, Shalini.
Okay. Who is more grumpier in the morning?
James G.
More
Grumpy.
Yeah,
Subah,
who's more grumpier?
Subah. She. Okay. Close your eyes, James G.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. Who is more stubborn?
Mm,
Acha, dono.
Don't know.
Okay, Shalini.
All right. Who is the bigger baby when sick? Who needs more lambing and more?
I am more malambing.
Look at that.
It's more
You need
taking
more.
care of when sick.
Me.
Okay. Who is the social butterfly? Mm.
Oh, wait.
Really? Though I know it's normally they say James is because he's out more, but then being with you both, I feel you too, Yankee. I feel you
I
are.
know.
I'm gonna try on this one.
Yeah,
It's
a ton.
yeah.
Got it. Got it. Next one.
Okay. Who is the more messier one?
Okay, Arjun Shroff has sent a message saying, Yankee, this is supporting you. 6 kids, that is with James. Any woman will be grumpy in the morning.
You got it, Uncle.
Any woman will be grumpy. Okay. All right. Next
I'm
question.
excited for this next question.
I am too. Okay, this one is okay. This time even I'm excited. Who spends the most money? Yes.
Actually, this is
Yes.
It's me.
He's very proudly admitting it, Yankee.
but most of it's for a good cause. I must admit. That's why I don't.
Something like that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, he is. He is a philanthropist, and we all know that. Shalini, next question.
Who loses their keys the most?
Sorry, come again.
Who loses the keys the most? The car keys or the house keys?
Mm.
Raise it up. Raise it up.
You lost already the Ben's key.
I lost one.
Yeah.
So I don't.
One
Once.
or one?
You
Oh,
can
come on.
find your house key in your bag every day. You're always like digging inside your bag for the house keys every day. And you can't seem to find it. I lost a key once.
And he will make you remember that forever?
Every
Yes.
single time.
Oh,
Yes.
Right?
admit. Okay. Next question. Oh, okay. Who eats the most junk food?
Mm.
Right? Yankee, take that flag and hit him on his head. He says you.
Right?
Talaga, pag nasa si mga...
There's a question.
Di ba?
Oh, sorry.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it later. There's a next one.
Aditi has asked a question: Who is more of a foodie from the two of you? Who likes? Okay,
Ooh.
both of you. That is the basis of the relationship. Now we know.
I think it's me because he doesn't really try anything else other than Indian food and Filipino food.
Okay, he
He
sticks
likes
to his comfort zone.
He likes to say, yeah.
Mhm. But you like to try food. That's good.
Yeah.
Next one, Shalini.
So in the keys, I remember Yankee said she lost one key of the Benz. So who is the better driver now? Still you.
Better driver. Okay, he agrees.
Like I drive myself. He's now used to having someone drive him. So I think like I have better skills.
Advantages. Okay, who is the early bird? Who sleeps early? Yeah, her.
Okay, who falls asleep first watching TV? Like if you have date night, who falls asleep first?
Right? Okay, and let me ask you this. Next question: your marriage. Who initiated the marriage itself first?
Oh,
Okay,
I love
that's
that.
good. All right, that's it. That were your 20 questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much fun.
It was fun. Thank you for being such good, you know, good game. What am I? I can't even speak. Shalini, take over. My words are bumbling.
Thank you for being such a fun couple, guys. It's been such an honor to have you as the first couple on the Mabuhay Desi show. It really has been a great experience just getting to know you and really just sharing your story with all our viewers today. I'm sure
Right.
there's so many more couples like you, and I think they're just waiting to share their stories as well.
That's right.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Can you tell us? But can you tell us what do you think is the best part of each culture? Because आप दोनों अभी एक family है, बच्चे हैं, तो there should be something because it's two different cultures में से आप दोनों आ रहे हो. So what is the advantages of a family like this, multicultural?
Well, for me, the main thing, the most important for me is family, which I think both cultures share. Like we're very family oriented. So in that aspect, we're very lucky that we share that same values and in our culture and everything. In his culture, what I like the most would be
Same Gotham Sense keys.
no, like you know what I like. I think it's how very devoted you are to religion.
Yeah.
Like I am a proud Catholic, but I must admit I'm not as devoted as I would like to be. But almost all of the Indians that I've met are very devoted to their religion, no matter what religion that might be.
And that's also really great.
And the passion. The passion.
But that's amazing, right? Because India is a country of so many religions and cultures, and we do coexist so beautifully. That's one of the best things about India. Right. Right. And James जी, आपको क्या लग रहा है कि ये फिलिपिनो कल्चर जो आपके फैमिली में अभी है, उसका सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज क्या है? Like bringing up your children, half Filipino, half Indian children जो है.
Well, it's the same. Indian में भी ऐसे ही जैसे कुछ I mean जैसे
दोनों कल्चर्स में बहुत सारी सिमिलैरिटीज है ना?
हाँ काफी तो मुझको तो कुछ इतना कुछ फर्क नहीं दिखा क्योंकि मैं तो बेसिकली आई केम हियर व्हेन आई वाज 7 years old so ज्यादा तो मुझको फिलिपिनो एंड क्या बोलते हैं इंडियन कल्चर का शुरू से ही मिक्स ही था तो ऐसे भी
So we try to give them the best of both worlds, our kids, like the important holidays, Indian holidays, important Filipino holidays. We do that. Like for me, I do Karbachot. I've been doing it for this year. This would be my 15th year doing Karbachot. They do the kids. So we do everything in both our cultures that are very significant and important to us.
I always feel it's advantageous when you're from two different from two different cultures. There's so much you can learn about the world itself. I always feel it's best. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I think somebody has mentioned, I think it's Pratik who's mentioned, both cultures love to eat great food. That's something
I agree.
Yes, that's very true.
Right.
All right. So again,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us on the show and really being one of our first couples. We'd like to take a moment to really say thanks to everyone who has put this amazing concept and event together. So can I please ask our team to also come say hi from the back and also to run the credits really quick?
All right, that's our team right there. Gotham, thank you so much for actually initiating this whole idea and plan and bringing it to life. Is Rohit, say hi, and Pawan. Thank you. So this is the entire team behind ICAP that made this Mabuhay Desi a success. This is our first. There you go. That's the entire team. And this is our very first episode. And we're really honored that we could start off with this celebrity power couple. And we are waiting for more such couples to join us. There is a huge list. Just in our friend batch of friends, we've got a huge list of people, couples who are from both these cultures, of course. But anyone else, please feel free to join us and send us your information. I think we have a scroll that's running below, and then you can just send us your details and we will have you on the show.
Yes. So of course, Gotham, maybe you can play that for our future couples. Yes.
Go.
All right.
Join us, send us an email, and then we will take you on a Desi Pinay couple. Thank you so much, James, and
Thank you.
Yankee for being such good sport.
Thanks,
We do have a small token of appreciation. Yeah, we do have a small token of appreciation from ICAP and from Pinnacle Meena. We would love to send it over to you, but thank you so much, and hope to see you soon. Stay safe.
You too. Stay safe. Bye. Thank you.
Stay love. Bye. Thank you all, and